M35A2. Today I'm going to talk about axle vent maintenance. Axle vent, transmission, and transfer vents are used to relieve pressure when the gear oil in the axles, the transmission, and the transfer case heats up and expands. What happens if these vents get clogged is you'll see gear oil coming out of your hubs, your stick shifts, and what will happen is you'll put your hand around here, you'll smell gear oil. And this usually happens right after you've done a long drive, you got everything up to temperature and it gets real hot. Okay, so let's talk about where they are. Each axle, 1, 2, 3, have a vent. On the axles, they're located right here on the front. There's one on the transmission I can't get to, but I'll tell you how to get there. Basically, you take your cover off right here. It's right here. Right on the transfer case. I'm not going to be able to get to that one either, but this back panel right here, put my hands on. Take that off. It's right under there. Alright, so let's do a maintenance on one. Let's go to the rear of the truck. Let's go under the bed. Here we are. Rear axle. First, what we're going to do, we're going to take some brake cleaner and a paper towel and clean the area off. That way when we do take this off, we don't have any dirt or grime getting into the axle, potentially contaminating the gear oil. Alright, so we got that clean. Next, we're going to take out our 7/16 wrench, which I have right here. Make sure you get it around these grooves right here and just turn it lefty loosey. And then just simply twist it, pull it out. Alright, out she comes. Now, the older, the more paint, the harder this could be. Just take your time. Get the paint, make sure you got the wrench, otherwise you're going to strip these and you're going to have a bigger problem. Now what I do is I just turn this upside down. I take my brake cleaner, and if I had two hands, I would do this, but anyway, you get the point. Clean out with some brake cleaner. Now I like to give it a little blowing it with a little compressed air too. Make sure you get it cleaned out. Now what you want to see when you get this done and this one's cleaned is you should be able to take it right here and twist and it should pop up. Let's put it back in there. Alright. See it? Twist. Pops up. That's just directly into the axle. See the gear oil? Alright. So, no obstructions there. No obstructions in this little thing. Now thread this back in here. Take your time. You do not want to booger up these threads. Seven 16ths wrench. Tighten it up. Don't go too crazy. Just check it one more time. You're good to go. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see there's not one in front. I showed you the one on the front axle. Like I said, you need to take off the two panels inside the cap to get to the one in front of the transmission, and then also the one on the top of the transfer case. Just make sure you clean off your working area, pull them out, clean them up. If you got one that looks like it's bad, replace it. You can take them apart. There's a little spring and a washer in there. I haven't done it. I usually just replace them. But I just want to reemphasize why these vents are so important. If they get clogged, that gear oil will heat up and the pressure will blow out your seals on your axles. And then once you did that, you're going to want to have to pull out the hub, check the bearings. Always a good idea, always proper maintenance. And if you are pulling off your hubs and replacing your seals, you definitely need to check these vents. One each axle, 1, 2, 3. Transmission right here. Transfer case right down here. Alright, that's the video on the axle spring vents on an M35A2. I am Heavy Steven.